I just want to clarify.
Sure.
I could care less what his boundaries are.
Yeah.
If his girl, his wife, whoever wants to do what they want to do together, that's one of the first things I said. That's his prerogative.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally.
I'm not sure like why I care what. I just feel like this portion is a waste. I would never want to listen.
Here's what I'll say, and I'll let him respond. Here's what I'll say.
I have a lot to say about it.
Because Donovan is actually a very public figure in the relationship space, and a lot of men listen to him. So you may have a son that is listening to him. You may have a son of a friend that is listening to him. So it's not about you.
Adam.
No reasonable person.
I literally
That
know
does
no one
not-
that listens to him.
Somebody's lacking self-confidence somewhere.
A lot of men are.
And I
by
see
the way.
birds
Because
of a
of people
feather
like him.
flock together
That's
on
why
his
they
screen.
have
Because of
to
people
listen
like
to
him.
people like
A
him.
no
and other-
high value woman is
Here we
gonna
go.
ask you 4 times to be with you. No high value woman is gonna say, hey, like, I wanna be with you. Nah, I don't know if you're ready for that. Hey, I wanna be with you. A high value woman knows where she puts her
No
intention.
such thing as a high
and
value
she
woman,
knows-
sweetie.
Okay, great. They know where they put their intention. They know where they put their I mean, we move with purpose. So why am I gonna ask you 4 times, hey,
Take a
I wanna
breath,
be with you.
sweetheart.
Hey, what?
Take
It's
a
not
breath.
gonna work that way. We're gonna grab our stuff and we're gonna take it to somewhere else where it could be valued. Unlike, having to ask you 4 times. That's not happening.
I get it. I have no idea what you just said, but that's okay. These are my boundaries and these are my expectations.
So
I
wait
could
a
give
minute. He
shit that you
doesn't
can
want to
do.
listen
I'll
to
tell you
her,
something- I'll
but
tell you
we're
something.
now having to listen to
Here we
him.
go.
You're
Here we go.
Bye.
teaching
Bye,
us.
Donovan. Bye.
So hold on.
No,
Relax. We've got 5 more minutes
you
with
wish I
Donovan.
would leave, don't you? I'm not going nowhere, sweetie.
No,
I'm
he's
here to
here.
stay.
Let's
God,
have a
you
little
said the women
respect,
on her
guys.
Wait a
period.
minute.
Yeah,
First of all,
one
I'm
by
not
one.
sweetie.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna
Mad
talk
as
here for
hell.
a second,
I'm
guys.
not sweetie. My name's
All right.
Claudia-Ann Hibbert-Smith.
We'll go one by one.
Okay, sweetie.
Linda.
Appreciate it.
Linda.
I don't even have time for this. Like, I don't know who he is.
Or-
I've never heard
of course you
anybody. I
Do
don't
you
know
have any
anybody that
questions-
listens
do you
to
have
him.
any
No, I
questions
don't.
for him?
He's irrelevant. I don't know.
Okay.
Nope, she's
Like a
triggered
bar.
because she's triggered because somebody spent $1,500 on a date on her and she's not with him right now.
I didn't want to be
no.
with that person. I've actually had
That's
men
good
spend
interesting.
even more than
That's good
that. But you're
interesting.
broke yourself. That's why you have to do this. You're broke. So, anyways, I don't want to acknowledge him. Honestly, he's such
Okay.
a
Okay, so the
peasant.
ad-homs-
Such a peasant. I can't.
Okay, hold
I
on.
can't
Real quick,
even-
let me.
You're a
You
peasant.
don't
I
get to
can't.
talk right
Just-
now. Adam's talking and he
like,
said
I
that
can't.
the panel is
Listen,
talking.
I can't
I
deal with the
respect all our
peasants.
guests. I
Okay,
respect
Adam,
Donovan.
I can't.
Yeah, go ahead,
Can I
Donovan.
please
Go
talk?
ahead.
Thank you. Having a guy spend $1,500 on a date on you and be
I've
on
had
multiple
even
dates
more,
with a bunch of
like,
guys who
way
spend
more
hundreds of
money.
dollars on you, baby, that's not a flex, sweetie. You're not in a relationship.
Because you're
and you got all
broke.
these dudes spending. You know
Because
what
you're
that tells you?
broke.
I was
Because
talking
you're
to
broke.
not respond.
Because you're broke. Okay.
Why-
Because
why-
you're
Adam,
broke.
Would you tell them?
Because
would
you're
you-
broke.
Linda,
would you-
Because
why
you're
do you
broke.
please-
Just so we're clear, and
He's
everyone,
a peasant. I don't want
Why-
to talk
why
to
do
a
you think-
peasant.
why do you
I
think
don't want
he's
to talk
broke?
to a peasant.
I think he's
Because
She knows I'm
no
not broke.
regular
She doesn't-
man that
she
has
doesn't
a
have
lot of
anything to
money
say.
is going to
She's
care
not
about
listening.
$1,500. She's rich. She understands. She can walk into any store right now and spend $1,500 the same way she can
mad.
buy $1,500 worth of groceries. He can't do that because he doesn't
I don't
have
know
that
what this has
money.
to do
So
with anything.
I can't acknowledge him. I don't know him. I don't know who this person
So now
is.
you're calling.
I don't know
so now you're
who.
just
I don't
calling
even
me
know
broke because
anybody
you're
who
upset
listens
and
to
you're
this
feelings.
man.
Okay.
I have no idea who he is.
Of
I'm
course.
sorry.
I'm
I
the worst
just
person
don't.
in the
And
world,
it's
and
sad.
you are
It's sad,
triggered.
it's sad because
I just don't.
he's teaching
And
this
still
to
don't have a
men.
ring on your finger.
He's teaching this
I have no
to
idea.
men. He's teaching.
Yeah, but you have to
toxic
understand-
I
masculinity
said
to
I
men,
wasn't
and it's-
married. Like I just.
But
I
you
just
have to
don't-
understand too, broke people
No.
hurt people. Hurt people hurt
Exactly.
people.
Exactly.
Black woman is
Raised
signing off
a
on
certain
me.
way,
Now, let's
if
go,
you-
baby.
your background, like
projecting
But
that on his
what-
girl.
He's
But
so
this is important.
insecure.
Let me tell y'all,
So
this is very
insecure.
important.
So insecure.
Where's
I
the
just wanna
trust?
know.
That's why you have to raise your own children. My son would
I-
never listen
I
to
do have a
somebody
small
like that.
dick.
Instead,
I would
he
never.
listens to
Probably.
Eric Thomas and people who are
All right,
progressive.
before this gets too carried away, do you have a comment? And then
Oh, the
we're going
sign
to let
language is
Donovan
getting crazy.
respond.
he doesn't.
Do you
need
have a
to say
comment?
I mean,
anything.
I feel like when it comes to standards, it has nothing to do with your personal preference. This person has his standards. I have my standards. You have your standards for you. You have standards for your kids, what you want your kids to do. But it's not a personal preference. He feels comfortable with what he feels comfortable with. We feel comfortable with a whole different ballgame. But it's not meant to get into a heated argument and like call each other names and shit. You know, like we're just having a conversation.
Okay.
We're on a podcast. Like there's no peasant or broke or this or that because I could be broke yesterday and rich
Well,
tomorrow.
those are ad hominems. Sorry.
Okay.
No, you're right.
Thank
Those
you
are
for
ad
that.
hominem
Donovan,
attacks because
go
they don't-
ahead. The floor is yours.
How? You said the next person was going to speak and then.
Oh, what do you mean, Naomi?
I was finished.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
mean,
Whoever's next. That's
I think
fine.
if he has his standards, then he has his standards, and that should be respected. If you find someone, which he has, who respects his standards, and that's that. Everyone has their, like she said, everyone has their own expectations, their own standards, and we just have to go by that. I think everyone should be respected and like respectful of that.
So he set his boundaries. If his woman said I'm in, then
Yeah,
you're cool
then-
with that.
then that's
okay,
it.
cool.
I don't agree with his expectations and everything, but I don't
Yeah.
have to.
You don't have to agree.
And I don't-
Exactly.
I don't
Like,
have
I'm
to
not the
respect.
one who's with him.
Yeah.
I think that's the point, is that you don't have to agree. We're
Yeah, of
commenting on.
course.
I agree with that.
Like he
Okay.
has his,
But he's
he
rude.
wants this
That's
XYZ.
what we
blue,
all
pink,
agreed.
purple.
He's just rude
Yeah.
on purpose. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
We
He's
all
a
agree.
rude fucking person.
We all agree with his expectations. No one's saying that's wrong, but you know, I think that having to kind of express that. Yeah, I mean, like even with anything in life, whatever you believe in, I can respect it. May I agree with it? So I agree with what you're saying. May I agree with it? No, but no one here is not respecting his beliefs. We just think we have our own opinions on it.
All
Yeah,
good.
you're
But
just calling me. You're just
definitely
calling me
valid.
broke and a misogynist, right?
I'm sorry.
Got it. Here we go.
Literally, not a single
let me-
person called
no,
him a
that's okay.
misogynist, but okay.
Okay, fine. Let me address this here quickly.
Yeah,
No one called him a
Donovan, the
misogynist.
floor is yours. Final word.
30 seconds.
Okay, fine. Okay, you called me a misogynist. Great, awesome. Now, as far as like the different preferences for different people, this is something I like to talk about a lot, especially when women. And I keep forgetting your name. The one sitting next to the attorney, the shorter one, the darker skinned one with the
rude.
with the tattoo.
That's
Is
condescending.
a lot
That's
of people.
rude.
I just.
Yeah.
She
Pocahontas.
has a name. You've been
No,
listening the
Pocahontas.
whole time. You should have wrote it down. That short girl is. Come
Lita
on.
Huntus.
I'm sorry. Lita Hannes.
Well, you're now getting okay, Leah Huntus. So now you're getting triggered on me describing someone. Got it. Anyway, what Leah Huntus was saying is that a lot of
comments are
people like to say,
unnecessary.
well, different people have different preferences, and that's correct. But the preferences that we're talking about are surface level preferences. So for example, some guys like blondes, some guys like brunettes, some guys like Latinas, some guys like black women, some guys don't date white girls. On the other side of the coin, some women like tall guys, some women like guys have redheads, some women like hairy guys, some women like guys that are nice and smooth. Those are the surface level. Preferences that makes us sexually attractive to one person. But what makes a person an attractive prospect goes below the skin. That's their confidence, their swagger, what they do for a living. And of course, you learn about these things by asking and observing these conversations. So while our surface level preferences are all different, by and large, we all pretty much want the same thing out of a partner. No, we don't always. We don't all have the exact same, 100,000 list data points. But most men want a woman who's fit, feminine, friendly, and faithful. And most women just want a guy who's going to be nice to them, take good care of them, be her protector, her lover, and her bodyguard. That's really all there is to it. All the hair color and the height and all that might vary from person to person, but we all generally want the same things when it comes to relationships.
Donovan, last question for you. Tell us about the CME.
Sure.
What's the schedule? What's going on? What should people expect?
Yeah. The Conference of Masculine Excellence goes down on October 13th through 15th, right there in Miami. We are actually having our wedding. Devin and I are going to get married in Miami on October the 12th. Adam, I don't know if I know you're speaking at the CME. I don't know if I asked you to be at the wedding. If you would like to come, that'd be great. Yeah, Conference of Masculine Excellence, October 13th through 15th. It was a blast
You're
last
going?
time. It was a blast the year before. very much looking forward to everyone coming out. And by the way, guys, I'm working on a couple of new guests. So be sure to keep up with that. Sign up for the newsletter, masculineexcellence.com.
All right. Well, make sure we have the website below, Joey, in the description.
Hopefully
In the
Joey
chat
gets
down
that
there.
wrong.
If you're interested in the CME, check that out. The Conference for Masculine Excellence.
Yeah, one last comment here.
Sure.
I forgot. I'm
don't get to
bad
run
with
the
names.
show.
But the black lady who hates me because of the way I talk, what did I ever do to you, girl?
Yes,
What did I
I'm
do to
black,
you?
but this
Isn't
black
that- isn't
girl
the way that
has
I talk?
a
Isn't that what it
name.
is?
Listen, you can have all the standards you want. I'm okay with that. I think that you're
No,
condescending.
I
and that
really.
you're rude. You've been rude
listen,
on
I'm being
multiple
real. I'm being real.
occasions.
No, I'm being real.
I have tuned you
Listen,
out.
I'm being real.
Literally.
I don't know. Honestly,
Okay, typical. Again,
we should just stop this
typical-
part of the show
you know
because
what,
now I'm
honestly-
wasting my time.
Honestly, yeah. Absolutely, because typically you're the typical black woman who sees a black man who speaks like this, and you automatically disqualify me. That's why I date white girls.
You know, if this was 10 years ago, I would say your mama and check out. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm a little bit more graceful. I've gotten out of those days, and I'm gonna just go on and carry on with my life. But congratulations to you and your wife. Congratulations to your project here in Miami. Hopefully it's not well attended, but congratulations.
Where is it?
It doesn't matter.
All right, ladies, let's be nice.
She is like, you are really like, you're really mad.
Us be nice. You've not checked him once. I'm confused. What's going on?
I said that I didn't agree with his standards, but that's his standards.
Baby, you are so mad. Like, Adam, this has made my night. This woman is so pissed off at me, and she won't even admit it. Unbelievable.
I'm not pissed at you because you're rude and condescending. And it's your time, but now I'm wasting my time, and I can't
you know what?
walk
I'll tell
off
you
the
what.
stage.
Why don't you come to the CME? How about that?
Is that an open invitation?
Yes,
I'll let her know. All right, Donovan, thank you for being here.
No, I don't want her. No, I don't, dude. I don't want her. I don't want her bitch ass at the CME. She can go fuck herself.
Oh no, that's disrespectful.
All right, now we got a little aggressive.
Oh, now it's a problem.
Can we cut off the walrus already, please?
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOScast, click right here.